Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and you're very welcome. Today, there's a few things I got to talk about today. You've seen the title. I've sort of covered it as basic as I can. But I want to show you two new knives I got. And I just want to... one of the knives is in this group of 5 here. And I just want to let people know that even if you're on a budget, these are all budget knives. Now, my budget is 75 and under. That's just what it is. But most of these are well below that price. A lot of these will be in the 30, £20 mark. So there's only 2 that are in the 60s, and the rest are budget, 30 to 20 to 30 sort of range. Cheaper in the States for a lot of them. But I just want you to know that you don't have to have a big budget to have a beautiful collection of knives, because I think these are super looking knives. Absolutely super. But before I get in there, one thing I would like to remind you, it's the podcast night tonight. So myself, Justin, and Mikey, Baldy's Blades, will be doing a podcast tonight. And we're running a series at the minute where we all 3 of us had to pick 12 knives we would keep in. My scenario was if financially I became really stuck and I had to sell my collection, I wanted to keep 12 knives that would restart my collection again whenever things changed. But I would get rid of the rest. Incredibly difficult challenge for me anyway, because I have a lot of knives, and it was a great challenge. I have to say, it really tested your choices. Your what's your favourites? Should the favourite be in there if there's one that's more practical? It was that sort of a challenge. Brilliant. So we've done Mikey's last week, so go back and watch last week's podcast. They're always on the Thursday night, 7:30 UK time. Please come along, join in, get in the chat there, and just join in with the questions we'll throw out to you. So as I said, there's going to be, yous are going to pick either me or Justin tonight to show our 12. So really looking forward to that either way. The other thing I want to talk about is these. These are the Rosecraft Blades. These 2 are now available at Heine Haynes. They're now available. Do not wait. Do not wait, honestly. I'll go through them. This first one is the Mosquito Lake, and it's a moose pattern. Beautiful, big knife. I've done the reviews on them. Just go back and see them if you want. They're literally not that old. Let me just see. This is a probably 4 1/8 or something like that. Very close, just over 4 inches. Super big blade. Look at this. Look at this blade. And I want to just give you a length on this. The blade itself is the cutting edge is under 3 inches, which is still legal as far as I'm concerned. Check your own lawyers, but I would carry this. It's got a beautiful clip and a beautiful spear point, and they are both in D2, as all Rosecrafts have been so far. What an absolutely stunning. Just a beautiful big working knife. And if you want this sort of knife, it's £67 in D2, and this beautifully dyed bone, as has become Rosecraft's trademark. Look at that. This is the mossy green bone, the same that was on the Nullichucky came out in this, so it's a great pairing for your Nullichucky. It's a little bit bigger than the Nullichucky, but just stunning, stunning knife. And I just would enhance anybody's collection, no matter what price range it's in. This is another one of my favourites. Do you want to know something? I've decided I can't pick my knife of the year from Rosecraft until the end of the year. One of them is going to be knife of the year. Just out of all my collection, the things that I bought this year, this is going to be definitely the budget knife of the year, but not this one, but a Rosecraft. This is just an absolute peach of a little pocket knife. This is exactly what you want as a pocket knife. If it's just for doing little tasks around the house and work, whatever, it's beautiful. Look at that gorgeous swell-ended, it's beautiful spear. Lovely swedge, long pull, just a gorgeous knife in the teardrop pattern. And this is the Tennessee Lake. Just beautiful. Fit and finish on all of them is just amazing. Really sharp when they come out of the box, which is what a knife should be. So these are now available. Please go to Heine Haynes and buy them. Do not wait, because the Barlow that was out just a couple of weeks ago is way gone. It's long gone. Can't get it now. These are going to go just the same, I believe. Absolutely super. So what what did I get new? Well, I bought a knife off Slippy for a whole £10. That's just fantastic value. And what is it? It's a marbles. It's a marbles Barlow, and this is in wood. Or sorry, it might, yeah, it is wood. I think it is wood. It's jigged. It is stunning looking. Absolutely stunning. For £10. To buy them new, I don't know what price they were new. This came in a special box and all. It was a series they done with a bullet, the old Remington sort of look. But what a super. The blade centering, it's not touching. This one's over to the show side, and this one is dead on. Absolutely super. The tiniest of little gaps up this top side here, but you can't even really see it on this blooming phone, but it's a tiny little gap, but it's nothing that's going to affect the knife. The pull on them is just super. About a 6. Just a lovely knife. And you see you got your marbles there. Quality knives. But it is quality. Look at that. I mean, it's just, it fills your hand because it's a 2-blade. It really fills your hand. But this doesn't annoy you because it's been knocked down, plus the fact it's very low, and it's just a fantastic 2-bladed Barlow. Some of them, the tang of the other knife just really annoys the life out of me. But with this one, fully up, I can get 4 fingers when I'm fully up the Ricasso. Super everyday knife with 2 blades. I just adore it. And then let me just get this blade out. Lovely little pen blade. Again, details, the little sweds, the nail nick, matte strike nail nick. Just super pull on, just super close on them. This is just phenomenal. Now, the reason I really liked it is because it fell into with these 2 knives in my collection. These are Rough Riders, and this was the Rifleman series. As you can see on there, the Rifleman series of Rough Rider. Again, wood has been jigged. I'm sure it must be wood, it has to be. But look at that. What a lovely comparison. Different company, made probably in the same factory, mind you, but just beautiful knives. Absolutely stunning knives. And it's sort of building up. I've got this, this is a 2-bladed jack, and this is a canoe, 2-bladed canoe, and then I've got the 2-bladed Barlow. And I just think as a set, that looks amazing, doesn't it? It really does look classy. I mean, for knives that are 30 quid or under, you just cannot beat it. You can't. It looks so good. But twofold, I love my Barlows. Hence, this is a Barlow. I didn't have a marbles Barlow, but I have a Queen Barlow. And again, these are the budget brands. And then I have the Rough Rider with a turtle, the tortoise shell. Sorry, tortoise shell. It's fake, but by God, it looks great. It does look beautiful. And this is a single blade, which I love. These are both double blades. And I want to just check to see, because I think this one was the same. I think, yeah, this sank down in completely, which made it completely comfortable. And a lot of the more expensive ones don't. These tangs stick up. This one is really flat. This is what made this a super knife. Again, it's a squeeze to get all 4 fingers on, but I'm on there. It's near enough there. 3.5 fingers, but very secure. Lovely blade again. Smaller blade, but nice. And again, walk and talk, really good. And the alignment is, this one's over on the pile side a bit. This one's pretty straight. This is in front of the main clip, where that one's behind the main clip. Doesn't really matter to me where they are. But again, 3 lovely Barlows. If you want to, collect Barlows at our budget, these just look amazing. This is probably the best saw cut on any knife I own. price, just take the price away on any knife I own. This is beautiful tortoiseshell. It's imitation, who cares? But this, as in the knurling of a barrel of a rifle or a gun, I just love the way they've done the smooth bit of wood across here. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look how well that is done. And it's on the back to follow it over. I just think this is super. So Slippy, thank you very much. Just a gorgeous piece for my collection on two things. It's Barlow, which goes with them too. It's wood and it's knurled. I just love it. Really do love it. And funnily enough, if I put these over to the side, this is a cheap marbles. Or this is cheap. This is a budget. This is a money-friendly marbles. But I also have a high-end marbles. This one was probably made by Queen, we think. Still haven't got a definite on that. But look at the two of them. Like, this one's going to be a hell of a lot more expensive than this one. But just look at them. Look at how nice them two knives look together. I mean, I could quite happily carry these two knives as a pairing, without a shadow of a doubt. This one again is a 2-blade jack, easy open. Beautiful, beautiful knife. One of my favourite knives in my collection. Genuinely one of my favourite knives. I think I paid about £90 for this. And then you have this one here, again with a clip, and then I've got the spear there. How beautiful are they? That is just, to me, stunning. Absolutely stunning. What a great pairing. But even on its own with one of the other ones, with another Barlow, it's just a super, super knife. And then I'm going to talk about a gift. This was also from Slippy. Slippy has just started doing victorinox. He's taking them apart and making up customs. And I had no idea this was coming. He said there's something coming, but I had no idea what it was. This is one that he made. Now, bearing in mind, this is one of the ones that he started on and making them. So it's maybe not perfect, but to me it's perfect. He was saying, you know, it's maybe not the best yet, but he's only just starting. You can't expect to do something like this. First off, there's a real knack to doing it, and he has got it in spades. It's beautifully aligned, the knife. So what is this? This is what I'm calling the victorinox. Because this is nothing that Victorinox has ever done. But I can't understand why, now that it's here. Now that he made it, I can't understand why. There's the back tools. You have the screwdriver. Let me just get this out. You have the screwdriver here. That's a good tight pull in it. Absolutely super. And you have the, there we go, the sewing aisle. Absolutely super. Really good. Two great tools on a Victorinox. You have the tweezers and the toothpick. And then in the front, this is where it gets really exciting. You have the main blade. Beautiful, just normal Victorinox. Lovely blade. Then you have a pen blade. Really nice. And then here you go. Now watch this. And then you have, I'm going to call that a coping blade. And it's large, which is just fantastic. So that's why I'm calling it a victorinox, because you get 3 blades, you get the screwdriver, you get an awl, and you get the toothpick and tweezers. Why haven't Victorinox done this? Because this is a 3-bladed pocket knife. The only thing with this is the wee back one. It's just, it doesn't have great snap, but I couldn't care less. This is somebody who gave me something that he made with his own hands. I am in love with it, Slippy. I love and will carry this. And I'm going to publicly say, I like Victorinox Customs a whole lot. This is one Justin made for me. I'll just show you. This is fantastic. I got Justin make. This has got the knife. This has also got a little pen blade, but it has a inline screwdriver on this one. As it goes down. This is just so useful for my everyday use. And it's also got a magnifying glass, which I use constantly, especially to check bolsters and things like that. I just adore this. It's also got a back screwdriver as well, which is good if you want to give it a bit of torque. This one's a bit bigger than the one that's in there. They're one size difference. This one's in micarta. Just fantastic. So there's two victorinox I can 100% get behind. So contact Slippy. We all know his where to get Slippy. He's starting to do them, and he's selling them, and he's selling them at really reasonable prices. But I am so chuffed with this. I've ordered one as a custom off him, and I'm not going to show you that until it comes, but then I will have 3 victorinoxes that I will carry regularly. So there you go. And I will use them regularly because they'll sit by my desk here if I'm not carrying them. So there you go. Paddy's away. Please come and follow us on the podcast tonight. It's going to be an interesting one again. And we have a bit of crack too. There's nothing too serious, just a bit of crack. 3 old lads having a chat. So there you go. Don't forget to get over to Heine Hens and order these. Honestly, I just don't think they're going to last at all. They are super, super knives. Just fantastic. 62, 67. Out of this world. Buy them. That's it. I'm gone. Thank you, Slippy. And thank you all for watching and continually giving me the encouragement to keep on going. Please like, subscribe and comment. The subscribe's the important one to me. Please subscribe. I really want you to get my videos. That's all it is. There's nothing. There's no money catches. You're not subscribing to a newsletter. You're just going to get my videos brought up in your feed whenever I let them go. That's all subscribe means. Nothing else. You can't get caught out in anything. And especially over here in the UK, people are a bit loath to subscribe. It is completely free. It will never change the money. That's all it is. You just get our videos put onto your feed. So please let me come in your feed. There you go. Take care. Paddy's away. Bye-bye now.